Kia ora, Charlotte here. Today I would like to share the story of an inspiring person I've been observing for decades here in Golden Bay. Her name is Sheryl, and she has long been involved in community support services for community workers who are now known as Mohua Social Services. This is what Sheryl Nalder was up to at the tender age of 23.
I'm Sheryl Nalder, and my maiden name was Smith. My family came to the Bay when I was 7 years old in 1954. We had been living in Richmond and my parents had come up from the West Coast. My father was a butcher and he came over here and bought the Golden Bay Butchery with a partner. He had a butcher shop in Commercial Street. I went to the convent school, St Augustine's, for my primary schooling, and then went to Sacred Heart Hills College in Nelson for 3 years as a boarder. Boarding away from home, I wouldn't say that I was homesick, but I desperately missed my family. I was the eldest of what wasn't then, but became 12 children. And so coming back to Golden Bay, I had sort of thought I might have gone nursing, but I didn't want to leave. So I got a job at Kirk & Company Limited, which was a very big departmental store in town. So at 23, I had been married for 2 years and I had 2 children. Jerry and I were married in 1968 and we had bought a section and had built our own home in Mahana Street. So I had 2 little boys quite quickly, and that was my life really. I was very involved with those boys and with my younger siblings, and we spent lots of time at the river in the summertime and at Lagabahi, their favourite spots, lots of picnics. And also we were very fortunate in that Terry's family had a farm, so there was lots of things to be involved with there, with animals and farmy things. And 23 was when I first joined Playcentre. So I'd seen an advert in the paper at that time for a meeting to do with child development, and I went along to see what it was about, and I was thinking that I needed something for myself and for my boys, and that started my journey with Playcentre that went on for a number of years, and where I learnt lots of skills like being involved in meetings, becoming involved in the child development courses, wonderful mentors at Playcentre. And the ones that particularly impressed me were Anne Pearson and Jean Langford and Ruby Eberhardt. Wonderful women and wonderful times. And I guess too that Playcentre was what set me on involvement in community, which somehow became deeper and deeper as the years went on.
Isn't it interesting how parenting led to Playcentre, and then Playcentre went on to years and years of Sheryl being involved in providing community services for the Golden Bay community, and she received at least one award that I know of anyway. So why 23? Well, on the 23rd of September this year, I'm launching a memoir course. It's a 1-year program where I take people through the process of writing their story, their memoir, life story, family history or history. And I can get you to a really strong first draft. If you're interested in learning more about that, you can click on the link below. Now stay tuned, as they say, for the next interesting story about what one of our elders was doing at 23.